Hi, today we're going to be unboxing, well, what's this? Power Rangers Super Metaforce GOSEi Great MEGAZORD, or this one, which is Super Sentai GOSEiGER GOSEi Great MEGAZORD, the NiPPON edition, or Japanese edition. So yeah, this is apparently the Japanese edition one from Bandai Japan instead of Bandai America. So let's take a look at the artwork. So we have the dragon, the shark, the tiger, snake, phoenix, and the Megazord. This is the deluxe edition. So there's the front of the box, here's the top of the box. The side, advertising some of the toys, like the GOSEi blaster, which comes with 2 headers. You can store the sword / dragon tail on the back. Highlights on the front. Other side, there's the 5 headers. All the Zord ports, including Zord ports on the dragon's tail / sword. Yeah, you can make little fun combinations like Dragon Shark, Tiger Phoenix. Here's another GOSEi Meta Blaster. And again, more of the Megazord. Close-up picture of the Megazord's top section on the bottom of the box. On the back, as we can see, it says GOSEi header, GOSEi Met. And if we could get a photo there we go. Dragon header. GOSEi Dragon. And as you get the text specs how long it is, how wide it is, how heavy it is. But it's actually in Japanese, so yeah, we can't make out all that right there. That's up, Phoenix header, GOSEi Phoenix, Dragon header, GOSEi Dragon, Tiger header, GOSEi Tiger, Shark header, GOSEi Shark. This is kind of strange. Usually in Japan, when they say tiger, they don't say tiger, they say tiger. And here it says tiger, like how we say here in America in English, tiger. This is the NiPPON or Japanese edition, which you think they would say in their way, tiger, because they're not like beat 'em on Crossfire or Crossfight. There was round tiger instead of round tiger. So yeah, showing that the headers either attach or launch off, which it doesn't, launch off because it's not the missile one. Again, more of it. So yeah, let's set this one back down over there and compare boxes. Here is, Saban's Bandai Power Rangers Metaforce Bandai of America box. So here's how we present it. Nice window right here. All the Zords there. That comes with 2 cards. Side to play the little cards kind of thing. So as you can see here, GOSEi Morpher, play the game. Left on the bottom, not much on top. On the back, how you can combine with the brothers, Sky Brother, Sea Brother, Land Brother. The 2 other lions, Sky Lion, Sea Lion, Rebel Knight's Lion is Megazord, how you could combine with GOSEi Great to create GOSEi Grand Megazord, or GOSEi Great Grand Megazord. And if you combine all these, you get that big Megazord monstrosity thing. So yeah, just a little side by side. As you can obviously see, the Japanese box is a little bit better, not by much, for height. And if we put it in front, it's about the same. Let's turn to the side somewhat. It's the same, width, but the height, definitely Japanese one's got a higher one. So let's open it up. there we go. So yeah, if you don't believe me, NiPPON edition, right there. NiPPON is the Japanese word for Japan. They don't say, oh, Japanese. They say NiPPON, like how we would say, hey, Japanese. So yeah, if you didn't know what NiPPON means Japanese edition in their language. Because why would they put Japanese edition when they could put it in their language, NiPPON edition? So yeah, go Google it, NiPPON. And it'll tell you NiPPON means Japanese. So just like how we won't say USA American edition, we'll just say, you know, American edition or USA edition. Here's our, you know, instruction sheet. So let's open this up real fast. We'll set that off to the side. Let's get into the actual MEGAZORD. Out of the box. So apparently there's no cards that comes with this. Unlike the American one, it does come with the cards. So let's take it off and bring it back into MEGAZORD parts. A little bit hard to snap these ones to get them back into their little Zord type parts. Or vehicle ammo beast mode. Let's see, the jointing is going to be a little bit tricky here. I think these went up like that, and I believe this just snaps in here somehow. Ah, there we go. A little hard to get the wings on. And I believe I got the wings on backwards. Yep. Okay, here's the wing that goes on here. Okay, that just snapped off. So apparently that is in a two-part section. So let's take a look at the little headers first. So let me break down the American one real fast. Because this one just goes real easy on the American ones. Come on. There we go. So first up, let's take a look at the American Dragon header. So this is kind of how it looks. Here's the Japanese Dragon header. We got the same little horn type of functionality going on that you can move it forward and back. But one difference. Ours, the mouth stays open. Japanese one, you could open it and close the mouth. Side by side size comparison. The spikes on the side come out a little bit bigger. Right here on the side spikes. But all American ones do have little wheels on there, on the bottom. The Japanese ones, no. And how does it look when it's snapped on? Let me see, does the Japanese one, oh, yep, I kinda did that one. That part comes off. This part snaps on like that. I was wondering why he had such a short little nut. There we go. So he has a massive, massive nut compared to the American one. I mean, just to look at the body size. And more paint detailed than the American one. Sword and nut. Yep. Next up, let's get on to the snake. Snake header, same thing. American one has the wheels on the bottom. Japanese one doesn't. Unfortunately, oh nope, I was wrong. The Japanese one does have the same little mouth opening gimmick for a snake bite attack. Really cool. While the American one, yeah, doesn't. So here's what the train, or the snake train looks like. Side by side. Obviously longer. And let's get into that GOSEi symbol. This one's actually carved out, molded detail, while this one is high polished golden type chrome with paint detail. So unpainted with nice detail, painted and nice detail. And I know one question that everyone's wondering, can the headers be changed? So here is the Japanese one. On the American, super loose. And here's the American one on the Japanese one. Obviously, no. Japanese goes to Japanese, American to American. So that means if you have the brother sets, but apparently they can only go on to their respective series. So, American brother set can go on to the American one, while you have to buy the Japanese brother set to go on to the Japanese one. Let's move that one aside and get on to the last couple. So, headers for the tiger. Again, I love the little open mouth gimmick that they give them. On the Japanese ones where, you can open and close the mouth, unlike the American ones. Now, most of the paint detail is the same, except for the tiger. And obviously you could see yellow, and this is more of a macaroni and cheese color orange, yellowish. Let's just go with that. Let's just call this one a macaroni and cheese color, while this one we could just call it a yellow color. Or if you want SpongeBob SquarePants, we'll call this one SpongeBob SquarePants and macaroni and cheese. So yeah, same thing. Size difference. Color difference is obviously a big one in this one. Moving on, let's get to the shark. So obviously, same little gimmick, except it opens from the bottom. So here's the short headers. This one can open all the way. So this one's not limited like how the other ones are limited to the respective mouth opening. Same thing, American ones always has the wheels on the bottom, Japanese ones don't, except for this one has one little wheel right there. This one has one little wheel. This has wheels on the feet, apparently. So apparently the Japanese ones has wheels on the feet, but the American ones also has wheels on the little headers. Japanese do not have wheels on the headers. Again, a little side-by-side size comparison. And let's move on to the final one in this little sword series. The Phoenix. Obviously, this Japanese one has the silver and the pink detail going around here, while the American one, yeah, they just skipped on it. How unfortunate. And of course it has the mouth gimmick, which is a nice touch. Now one thing that I will notice, besides the paint being darker pink and lighter pink, and that this one has a touch of green, this one doesn't, right there, is this one you could bring the wings all the way up, while this one, because of how the fins are, yeah, it's kind of limited. So to kind of make this one, you kind of have to bend them. There is a difference. Oh yeah, and the silver right there. So let's take that, move that to the side. So like it says here, you can snap them together. Flip out wheel from the tail. Oh, this one has a little tail wheel that flips out, so that's how that one rolls. There's wheels on the short that pop out this way. So that's how the short rolls. Nothing particular to the snake, dragon, or tiger. So let's build it into MEGAZORD mode. Snap that off, and snap this back piece off. Take these two, line it up, snap together. Part of the sword is built. Move that header to the side. Okay, making arms here. So we'll take, yeah, this one, fold that up and those up. And there's one arm. This one will fold its wheels in, break the tail fin open. There's the other arm, which actually goes that way. And then take the snake and attach it to the tiger like that. Bend both of them down. Flip them up. And there's that. Now there's a little combining part here. No, that's right. Okay. Now to attach this. This one actually slides on. It doesn't snap. It's actually got a slide gimmick, which is really hard to get off now. But there, anyway, that's how that goes. These just snap on like this. Actually, we'll bring that up for a second there. Let me see here in the paper. Okay, they're saying flip that forward. then flip that. Oh, no, I guess that doesn't go there. Okay, so you flip this one around, flip these two parts up to give its wings on its little head. Flip that up, over like that. Okay, let's see what else we can do. We can give him his sword to hold. Like that. Yeah, his arm's a little bit heavy. There we go. And let's combine the American one. So, we'll just take these two. Real fast. Now this has a port on it, so do be aware of that. Take this off. Clamps that. Put the port on. There. Clamps its wings. Snap down. Split its tail part. Snap that one on. Open up the sword tail. The head. Snap the sword tail back together and put it in the hand. So side by side comparison with the height. Let's see if we can scoot it over enough to get both of them on into camera view. So that's how the Japanese one looks, that's how the American one looks. Really different in somewhat. Height wise, it's a little bit higher. Everything's a lot better on this one than this one. Obviously Japan, America, how the swords line up. But this one has one more little gimmick on it that the American one does not have. Because you take this and align it onto the back of him. So we'll just line it on the back as, let me get to the second sheet here. Okay, this little part has to be going down, I think. No, up. Yeah, up. So it goes like that. So you could kind of have his sword tail on his back, like a bat sword. While the American one, you could do it, but it looks really weird. I mean, just turn it like this, and there it is. So, this is how you store